Hey guys, so this is dinner tonight. It's Korean barbecue chicken with rice and Asian green beans, and I'm going to tell you how I made this and why. I have this bottle of Korean barbecue sauce that I picked up off the clearance rack at the local grocery store about 3 weeks ago. It was $1, and I had no idea what I was going to make with it. I had never bought this before, but for $1, I said, you know what, I'll try it and I'll see what I can think of to use this. And chicken was on sale this week for $1.88 a pound. So I bought 4 packs, which was the limit. And this morning, it's 6:30 in the morning. I saw this bottle on my counter. I have the chicken in the fridge. I said, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to use this. So I took 1 pack of chicken breast. I sliced up the breasts really thin in strips, as you can see here. And this barbecue sauce, Korean barbecue marinade and dipping sauce, I'm going to pour it in the Ziploc bag you see on the counter behind it. And I'm going to put all the chicken in the bag. And I'm going to let it sit in the fridge all day marinating until after work. And then I'll see what I come up with to eat with this chicken. And I'm not sure if I'm going to cook the chicken in a frying pan or the air fryer or on the grill. Not sure yet. All I've gotten so far is that I'm going to put the chicken in the Ziploc bag and I'm going to marinate it all day till I get home from work. Okay, guys, it's now 6 o'clock at night. It's after work. And I decided, because I have this huge bag of green beans that my mother-in-law gave us yesterday, this is half of them, that I'm going to make Asian-inspired green beans. So I am boiling about a pound of green beans, and I'm going to boil them for 7 minutes. And I'm saving the other half of the bag for another night. But I'm going to boil these for 7 minutes, and then I'm going to drain them. And she also sent over 2 cucumbers. So I'm going to make a quick Korean pickle with these cucumbers. So I kind of looked in the fridge, saw the green beans, saw the cucumbers, and said, okay, I'm going to turn these into something with the meal that I'm making, and it's going to be Asian inspired. So I have a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, I have 2 teaspoons of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a garlic clove smashed, and a teaspoon of sesame oil. And I just put that all in the jar with the sliced cucumbers, shook it up, and put it in the fridge. And that's going to marinate for half an hour to an hour while I make the rest of the meal. Anyway, so these have boiled for an hour. I saved half a cup of the green bean water that they were boiling in because that's going to become part of the sauce for the green beans. So now these are drained. I'm going to dump these in a bowl, and in the pan, I'm going to put a tablespoon of olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever you have. And I have 12 cloves of garlic that I sliced super thin, and I'm going to toss those in the hot oil, and I'm going to get this garlic crispy. It's going to start to toast up, get brown, and a little crispy. I know a lot of people are like, don't let the garlic turn brown, don't let it get crispy because it gets bitter. No, to me that's delicious. So it's not bitter, it tastes amazing. So I'm going to let this garlic toast up a little bit. See? Done. That took only a few minutes. Now I'm going to put the hot bean water that I saved before I drained the beans, it's half a cup, in the hot pan, just like that. And I'm going to put the green beans back in the pan. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. This is low sodium soy sauce, but use whatever soy sauce you like. And now I am adding half an onion that I sliced fairly thin. And I'm going to put that all in there. I'm going to give it a stir. And then I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to let it simmer for 5 to 6 minutes because you want the green beans to simmer in that soy sauce, garlic. You want the onions to get soft. And then later, after this has become soft and simmered, we're going to add 2 more things, and it's going to be done. So just make sure the onion slices are separated and just give that a nice mix, a nice stir. Now give these a cover and let them simmer for 5 to 6 minutes. So I have the green beans simmering. I have the white rice almost done. I have some sesame seeds toasting up just for some added extra flavor at the end. Very nice. And in the air fryer, I have the Korean barbecue chicken going. So a lot of things going on at the same time. The green beans are done. They've simmered for 5 to 6 minutes. They're fork tender. And now I'm just going to put a tablespoon of sesame oil. I've already turned the beans off. And I'm going to give this a stir. And that's it. They're done. I'm going to cover them. And they're just going to sit there covered to keep warm while I finish putting together the chicken from the air fryer and checking on the rice to make sure that's done. And that's it. Voila, dinner is served. So after the chicken came out of the air fryer, I did take a little bit of the marinade that was left in the bottle. I saved about an ounce or two, and I put the cooked chicken from the air fryer in a bowl and tossed it with whatever little ounce I saved in the bottle just to give it a nice coating. And I took the Korean pickles out of the fridge that I had literally just made half an hour earlier. And there's a little bit left. And I have my yummy tender green beans. I have my white rice that I sprinkled some toasted sesame seeds over. And to think that this whole entire meal was inspired by this one bottle of Korean barbecue sauce that I got off the clearance rack that sat here for 3 weeks. Right there, that bottle sat, and I saw it every day. And just because chicken was on sale this week, and I happened to have chicken in the fridge, I saw the chicken. I saw this as I was getting my coffee this morning, and I said, you know what? Today's the day that I'm going to use this with that chicken, and we'll figure it out tonight when work is over. And voila, dinner served. Look at that. Pick something up different at the store. You never know what you can come up with. This was delicious. So anyway, get inspired, try something new, try something different. If I didn't have green beans from my mother-in-law and cucumbers, I probably would have used frozen broccoli out of the freezer. I probably would have put some corn mixed in here somewhere. I probably would have just eaten regular wasabi pickles out of the fridge, but because I was gifted that fresh produce, took advantage of it, and I made a delicious meal out of it. So thank you. And I have more green beans. I have another pound or so left from the bag that I was gifted, and I will make something else with them later this week, that's for sure. Anyway, I hope I inspired you to try something different, try something new, get creative with food. And even if you don't love to cook, maybe if you start trying different things and you make something yummy, you surprise yourself and you start enjoying cooking a little bit more.